Okay, yeah.
So I met, so as I was waiting, then I saw him come out, and I just said, "Hey, Father, so you are here?" And he just said, "Yeah, I don't think he could recognize me at that time."
Okay.
And then he left.
I see.
And then before I knew, he was appointed Bishop of Kumbo. The choir went and sang as his ordination mass, but I never went there because I was at my outstation in Mekonia.
Wow.
But it was not until 2007 that I met him. But my relationship with him was just within that 1 year.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so impressed. So to conclude this interview, could you just summarize to us what a deacon does, a permanent deacon? And you tell us what the wife of a permanent deacon does. Just in the summary, yeah.
Well, the permanent deacon is the third of the clerical ranks in the church. So he celebrates sacraments except the sacraments of the Eucharist, anointing of the sick, and holy orders.
Okay.
And of course, here confessions, he doesn't do that.
Yes.
But baptisms, weddings, wakes, committals at the grave, those are done.
He blesses.
He proclaims the gospel and preaches. Doctrinal formation for people who are preparing for the sacraments at all levels.
Exactly.
Is part of the pastoral team.
Wow.
In the parish. And so all of there are liturgical functions that he is a part of, both in the liturgy itself and then in its preparation.
Wow.
Pretty much. And then he is the liaison between the community.
Wow.
And the church.
Okay.
And of course, the deacon is ordained for the diocese.
That's true.
And actually represents the bishop in the community and in the parish.
That's true.
So he may be with a priest in the parish, but he is really directly the handmaid of the bishop.
That's true.
And so those type of directions. So the bishop can give him assignments outside of liturgical functions and out of that pieces. In my case, aside from doctrinal formation, there are things that I do for the community by virtue of being a deacon. There are wake services. People have ceremonies where they need prayers either before or during, and they look on to the deacon to come and help and organize that. People lose persons. I assist in helping them to prepare for those moments, either the liturgy that goes with it or the prayer services that go with it. So there is quite a litany of things that go there.
Wow.
Yeah. And for a good number of years, I was a representative of the Archdiocese of Bamenda in North. When Bishop Akwa was Archbishop. So that too came in. It's a lot of responsibility in there. So there are things that play into that part.
Wow.
Yeah.
So impressed.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. Anything to add, Mrs. Florence?
Well, the wife of a deacon.
Yes.
As put in one of Paul's writing.
Yes.
Must be honest.
Okay.
In all things. Telling lies, bringing confusion.
No.
Should be a no-no.
Okay.
But one of the difficulties that we face as the deacon and the wife, we are human beings.
That's true.
And sometimes when spouses bring their problems, you tell A you are wrong. A becomes an enemy. And so it becomes how do I even put it? You become an enemy for telling the truth.
Exactly.
And you cannot hold back the truth, even if it's your child.
So you have to keep telling it.
You have to continue to tell the truth and live by the truth.
That's true. Like Paul Bishop Paul Bishop.
Yeah.
So his motto was the truth shall set you free.
So we are required to follow them wherever they go, given the scandals of harassment,
Yeah.
sexual harassment in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
There are some that are true, but a lot of them they are not true.
Nice. Yeah.
Some of them are just exaggerated or made up.
Exactly.
So that's part of the duties, but also to remind them
Yes.
that their first call was the call of matrimonial.
Okay.
Before the call of holy order.
That's true.
Because sometimes they can go and forget.
Mm-hmm.
And if God forbid something happens to their child,
yeah,
the papers will say a Catholic deacon is not going to be deacon Niba Ame.
Yeah,
You'll be a Catholic, which means you are a deacon, but you're not taking care of your house.
That's true.
You're taking care of the church, but you need to take care of. There should be a balance.
Bear in everything, as
Yes.
Aristotle, virtue in the middle.
Again, we should be examples.
Okay.
Of other husbands and wives.
Exactly.
By the daily examples that we live.
Yeah.
By the kind of life you live. You don't go here, borrow here.
Exactly.
That's not the life you should cut your coat according to your material. You should live according to the minds of the church. Don't do something that somebody will come and look at you and say, what happened?
That's true.
So what happened to the formation you got?
Mm-hmm.
And it's also good because I've learned a lot from him.
Okay.
He's well read.
2 doctorates.
I'm not the same person I used to be.
Okay.
I wasn't bad, but I think my life is polished.
Okay.
A little bit polished than where it was or what I was before.
Wow.
I see there are things I see now. I can just say, you know what, that's life.
Wow.
But before, I worry about it.
Yes.
But today, it's a different story.
Wow.
And it doesn't matter how people accuse me.
Yes.
I believe that God knows.
God knows everything.
And that time is a revealing and a healing factor.
Time is the best.
Yes. Time has revealed a lot to me.
Okay.
And thank God I had that faith.
Okay.
My faith in the church has only grown stronger. So I thank him immensely for going into the seminary and holding my hand.
Yes. And
doing the work he does for the city.
Okay.
He's truly been a true example. He's worked for the city for 21 years.
Wow. At
the director level, which is not easy as a minority.
Wow.
He's controlled a lot of contracts and certain positions, which is not...
It's not easy to do with the vocation of...
Exactly.
Wow. May God bless you, both of you, and reward you abundantly. And dear viewers, we've come to the end of this scientific interview. We thank you for having listened. We are going to call on Reverend Dr. Niba to bless us, because he's a deacon, he can bless.
Thank you, George, for bringing this conversation through the technology lens to the rest of the world. Thank you and thank God for making this happen. It is our prayer that may this conversation, which came as an inspiration from God, may its output be fulfilled in every possible divine dimensions. This is all.